Day 20. TryHackMe. The room is out. Let's look at it. So it's another blue teaming. What is the worst that could happen? Start machine. I'm going to start it right now. I have no idea what's going on, so I think this is probably another split. Yes, it is. And experience tell me that I need to show the split window already now. And while we wait for that to boot up, let's read the actual assignment and the story. So, Mac Payroll is processing the bonuses for all the hardworking elves. Mac Payroll. One of the elves has sent Mac Payroll a file that they're claiming contains the updated payment information. Alrighty then. The only problem is that she doesn't recognize the elf. Could this be a sneaky attack from the Grinch Enterprises to cause more havoc? Analyze the file to see if you can determine whether it's malicious or not. McPayroll provides the file to McSkitty, who is a member of the security team. McSkitty is a wise elf. Alright then. She knows to analyze the file in a sandbox environment, therefore she fires up her Remlux VM to take a look at the special file. She unzipped the archive and saw that there was a folder named samples and a file named test file. In the zip archive, she copied these files over to the Remlux desktop to begin analysis. So first of all, I would like to see this Remlux. It's a Linux toolkit for malware analysis. Alright. I guess that is this some weird naming? RE, I don't know. Alright then, so the learning objective is how to identify the file type of file regardless of the file extension. That is quite easy. How to find strings in the file, that is also easy. Calculate the file, hash the file, easy too. Using VirusTotal, and that is a beautiful site, so let's look at that in just a few seconds. To get started with analysis, McSkitty starts by running the file command, yes. So I'm gonna view in full screen, and then I'm gonna remove the split window on my own screen, and then I'm gonna go to the browser here. So we have a test file there, we have a sample folder there, the home, and there we go, the file system. And alright, so let's see what's going on. So it seems that we should probably go ahead and boot up a terminal, not two of them, just one, and then make it a bit larger if that is possible. Wow, it's one of those cornerless windows. Can we zoom in this? View, font size, normal size, zoom in. Wow, I hope this is visible for you guys. I'm gonna make it one more time. This is why I don't like these kind of weird windows. There we go. So we're gonna, this Linux desktop file, test file. So when you run the file command, it's basically a Linux command telling this is a iCar virus test file. So if we go to Google and just type iCar virus, you might see that it's okay, so this is translated to Danish, which is not good for you guys. You can read in Wikipedia, for example, the iCar virus test file is a test file in a computer file that was developed by European Institute for Computer Antivirus Research, ICAR, to test response for computer antivirus and programs. So we did find a interesting file, which is a what do you call it? A iCar. Basically, the file command, I can create any file. Let me just say this. I'm gonna touch a file. Just write test. If I then write test file test, I see the file is empty. If I do echo hello like this and pipe it, save it into the file, and then execute the file test again, I see now it's ASCII text because I put text inside of it. If I rename the test file to test file dot text, as you probably used to by Windows, and do a file test file dot text, it will still tell me exactly the same result before, because the extension of a file has nothing to do with what the file is actually what the file's actual content in, or which type of file it is. The extension have only one thing, one purpose, and that is to tell the operating system which program the file should be opened with. So basically what I'm going to do now is just rename it back and clear the screen, and that's it. So let's scroll down to see the answers, sorry, the questions to the room we're going to complete. So this is going to be open the terminal and navigate to the file on the desktop, and then we are here. We can use a strings command. Okay, so the strings command is a command that looks for strings in a file. So if I write strings test file, I'm going to get all of this weird stuff going on. This is the string I'm getting in this particular example. So I'm going to copy it. Whoops. And go back here and paste it in. I'm pretty sure that is what they want. Basically what you could do is we also created another file called test. If I wrote strings test, I would see that hello was another string. If I, for example, insert our file like this, and let's just see, gonna create some text here inside of it, and this is a strings the text, and I run this command, we're gonna get all of this out as strings. So the strings command is basically looking for actual, text representation of stuff. Pay attention to that it didn't mind the number on the one-liners. So the one-liners like 2 and 3 was not considered as strings. This as a whole was considered as one string, and the 4 other lines was considered as one string too. So that is how the strings is working. So if you get, let's say, a binary file one day that you can analyze, and this is more like a beginner malware analysis or reverse engineering, you do strings on the file to see can you get something out of it, because sometimes it is not scrambled, it is just raw, and then you get some informations from the file anyway. So check the file type of, we already did that, so the file type of test file was this ICA test thing. How many? I think they want them all, so just paste that. I would say calculate the file hash and search for it on VirusTotal. Was the file first seen in the wild? So they want us to calculate the hash of this file, and then we need to find out which kind of algorithm they want me to use for VirusTotal. And if I'm not mistaken, it should be right here. So md5 sum should be the command, it would seem. So I'm going to write md5 sum test file, and we're getting so md what did I md, I don't know why I type if, sorry. So this is the file hash. Let me just see, what did they want me to type for the answer? Yeah, this is some date format. So let's go to VirusTotal and look for, so just a brief introduction. VirusTotal is a website that consists of, well, let me just zoom in a bit so you can see the text. It's analyze suspicious files and URL to detect types of malware, automatically share them with the security community. So basically you can upload any file, and it got like, I don't know, 50, a lot of different virus programs that automatically scan the files. You can choose a file. I think we're going to do search for this particular one, and it says hash. I have the hash, I'm going to put it in, and it did so So 2021, the 20th of December. So this is gonna be our answer. I suspect that is our answer. Let's just see. Maybe not with the UTC. No. Yeah, it seems like some bigger word and 3 dates. So depending on, yeah, it could be this. And maybe it's just the wrong one. Anyways, what we're gonna find here is something that is the actual hash. So let's just make sure that I have the hash so I can search for it. So who uploaded this? Yeah. Can I not search in this site? Is it totally no, I'm not. Is it the browser? No, I'm not. Oh yeah, down here. So it would seem that we have this ICO test file right here, and if that is the actual file we got. Okay, so we have the MD5 hash there. We need to get the date, first seen in the wild. There we have it. That's also the way they asked. So they said like first seen in the wild. Yeah, so that's the actual answer. Now we're gonna see on VirusTotal detection tab, what is the classification assigned to the file by Microsoft. So on the what? Detection tab. Oh, sorry. So the classification is by Microsoft. Let's just scroll down so we can find Microsoft. I cannot see it. Yeah, it's a nano antivirus, it would seem. So that would be my, no, it's okay, so it's a longer answer. What does it say here? Something with slash in. Alright then. So that would be this one here, a virus does ICO test file. You know, it's sometimes it's a bit difficult to know what they ask for, so look for the stars and the slashes. This occasion is like the classification assigned, and I'm kind of missing some sort of, you know, it should say like virus vendor and classification type and stuff like that. So we need some you know, color names or headings, whatever they call it for this. Anyways, go to this link and learn more about what this file, and what it's used for. What were the first two names in the file? In this file. I don't know, Paul Docking. It's not a file, it's just a website. No. What was the first two names? Doesn't look like a name. Anyways, let's just have a look at it. This file. So they keep talking about this file as something that I have already. So what if I go back here and just cat this out? Oh, it's very empty, I guess. Yeah, it's only 68 bytes, so that's not a lot. So maybe I should just see anything. No. Names. So it will, is it names or is it, was it first two names of this file? What were the first two? Oh, I misread it. So then they renamed the file. So okay, so can we see this here maybe? Let's have a look. It would seem that this has been a name at some point. I have no idea if that is the correct answer. I'm just trying now. And no, okay. The first two names. Yeah, execution parents, that is true. I'm probably looking some bad place. It's not a community thing. No, it's not a community thing. So this has nothing to do with it. Details is more like the details of the actual file itself. So it should be relations. So it would seem, oh, I can open this. Okay, I see. So it's wow, that's really old. Wow. How much can I open of these? And continue forever, ever. Oh, really funky names. Holy moly. Is this really the point? Should open all of these? Files that the creator file are started upon. What are the tasks? Go to this link. Let's read more about this file. The file used to be named. Oh, I see. Yes, I was looking at VirusTotal. I should not do that. The answer is far more simple than I anticipated. We find 68 characters in the start known as unknown string. It can be appended with white space characters up to a limited number of characters. What is the maximum number of characters that can be in the file? So I guess they kind of gave us a way to figure that out as well here in the tutorial, just see if that is the case. So well, it would seem that it would seem that there is not. So let us read the question one more time. Alright then, so alright, so let's go ahead and read about this again then, and let's see. What about maximum? No, max characters 68 word came. What if I search one more time? 68 characters. 100. So I guess that's the answer. 128. You know, yeah. So this room is another one of those. You know, go ahead and research some things to learn how to use some common tools in Linux to further investigate on files and what is going on. So I hope you like this video. It's going slow pace today because it's one of those another days. It's being late and I'm doing exams soon, so I've been reading a lot and doing a lot of work today. So I hope that you like this video. If you do so, please click subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment below. I'm gonna get back to you. Bye.